The most powerful invention in human history was not fire, the wheel, farming, or the internet. It was the moment one human realized another human could believe something that was not true. Before that moment, the world was made of things you could touch. Stones, trees, bones, blood, rain, hunger. A predator hiding in the grass. Reality was immediate, physical, and unforgiving. But then, somewhere in the darkness of prehistory, a human mind discovered a strange new power. A sound could create a world that did not exist. A gesture could hide what was really happening. A story could move fear from one body into another. And from that moment forward, the human species stopped living only inside nature. We began living inside meaning. Imagine a small group of ancient humans gathered near a fire. The night around them is alive with insects, distant calls, and the low breathing of animals they cannot see. Food is scarce. Trust is survival. Every face matters. Every glance carries information. In a world like this, a lie is not just a trick. It is a weapon. Maybe someone hides a piece of meat and claims they never found it. Maybe someone points toward the trees and says danger is coming, just to pull attention away. Maybe someone exaggerates what they saw beyond the hill, turning a shadow into a monster or a stranger into an enemy. We will never know the first lie. It left no fossils, no cave painting, no bone scar. But the mind that created it changed everything. Because to lie, a human has to do something extraordinary. They have to imagine what another mind believes. They have to see reality from the outside. They have to understand that the world inside someone else's head can be shaped. That is where the story gets strange. Most animals can deceive in simple ways. A bird may fake injury to lure a predator away from its nest. A chimpanzee may hide food from a rival. But human deception became something far larger. It was not only hiding. It was theater. It was strategy. It was memory, emotion, timing, and performance woven together into a new kind of survival. Scientists studying child development have found that lying appears surprisingly early in human life. Very young children begin to test whether words can bend reality. At first, the lies are clumsy. A child with chocolate on their face says they did not eat the chocolate. But behind that small, almost funny moment is one of the deepest abilities of the human brain. The child is learning that truth and belief are not the same thing. And once a species understands that, nothing remains simple. A tribe can be united by a story. A rival can be destroyed by a rumor. A leader can rise by promising safety. A stranger can become family through shared myth. A piece of land can become sacred. A symbol can become worth dying for. But then something changed. The lie did not remain small. It escaped the individual. It became culture. One person could fool another, but a whole group could believe the same story together. And once that happened, humans unlocked something no other animal had ever built at this scale. Civilization. A wolf pack can cooperate. Ants can build colonies. Bees can organize with stunning precision. But humans can cooperate with strangers because we can believe in invisible things. A border. A crown. A law. A debt. A nation. A god. These things can control millions of people, yet they only exist because enough minds agree to treat them as real. Money is the clearest example. A paper bill cannot feed you in the wilderness. It cannot keep you warm. It cannot stop a predator. But inside a city, surrounded by shared belief, that same paper can buy food, shelter, land, loyalty, and power. The object did not change. The story around it did. And this is where the first lie becomes something much larger than deception. It reveals that the human mind can be hacked by meaning. A rumor can make the heart race. A promise can make someone wait for years. A symbol can make strangers fight. A headline can make millions afraid before they even understand why. Because belief is not just an idea. Belief changes the body. It changes memory. It changes what we notice, who we trust, and what we are willing to do. This is why lies are so hard to kill. A false story can become identity. It can become belonging. It can become protection. Once people build their lives around a story, questioning the story can feel like threatening their entire world. And yet, this same power also built humanity. A bridge begins as an idea. A law begins as a sentence. A movement begins as a belief. A nation begins as a story people agree to protect. The power to deceive is also the power to imagine. That is the paradox. Humans did not survive because we were the strongest animal. We survived because we could sit around a fire and speak about things that were not there. We could warn children about dangers they had never seen. We could remember the dead. We could plan a future before it existed. But every gift has a shadow. Today, the oldest human power has entered its most dangerous form. For thousands of years, lies needed a mouth, a messenger, a scroll, a priest, a king, or a newspaper. Now a lie can cross the planet in seconds. It can wear a familiar face. It can speak in a familiar voice. It can be repeated by millions who never met the person who created it. The ancient fire has become a glowing screen. The tribe has become the world. And the story has become endless. Maybe the real danger is not that humans lie. Maybe the real danger is that humans need stories so badly, we will often choose a meaningful lie over a meaningless truth. Because a meaningless truth leaves us alone in the universe. But a meaningful lie gives us a role. It tells us who to blame, who to follow, what to fear, what to buy, and why our pain matters. That is why the first lie changed history. Not because it was false, but because it proved reality had a weakness. Reality could be covered, rewritten, performed, sold, worshipped, weaponized, and once humans discovered that, we never went back. Somewhere inside every civilization is that first ancient moment. A person speaks, another person believes, and a new world appears.